welcome back to Love from a Leo. Today's video is going to be the dynamic between the Virgo and the Scorpio. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on between you guys and see maybe more of what we can say about this particular relationship. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the issue that the Virgo is having towards the Scorpio is authority figures. So Scorpio is a pretty intense sign. We all know this. But it seems as though this Virgo is having some issues with how controlling, maybe how much dominance the Scorpio has on this Virgo, whether it's a male or a female, okay? So it's definitely issues with that. The Scorpio is having issues towards the Virgo with the Knighthood card. Okay, so this is saying that, yeah, the Scorpio may have a tendency to want to overprotect or overdo things for this Virgo, but sometimes it can be in a harsh way, or it could be a person who is emotionally manipulative where they are the protector at times, and then other times they're the one who is actually being the one who is scaring the other person or the Virgo, okay? So let's see what or how this came about. Past, present, and future between Virgo and Scorpio, the aura between. Okay, so in the past, you guys had the Four of Swords. Okay, so I think you guys were very locked down. I think that everything was really low key as far as doing a lot, or maybe there wasn't very many problems. Everything was pretty calm for the most part, okay? Then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Someone was having some issues with confidence. Someone definitely could have been feeling targeted, I want to say. I feel like there's issues with, yeah, there could be situations with the self-esteem, or just feeling like they are out in the open, an open target, which is this what we have here. Just not feeling secure. With the Queen of Pentacles, that could definitely be in reference towards the Virgo, or it could just be saying the female energy in this dynamic, whoever it is, they were having issues with their confidence, okay? So how is this fixed? How is this issue fixed? Okay, so I think that this person had to realize that they had to let go of a past situation that they thought was love and it was not. So it was definitely a breakup, or they realized that it was time to let go of that situation. That's how that was solved. It was probably a lot of anger involved, very violent, maybe an abrupt ending. That person walked away. It was time. This was probably a situation where it was just like the all-time craziest of moments, and it was time to make a move. You could have had to literally sneak out of the relationship, right? It seems like there was a lot of craziness surrounding that situation, because there was a lot of doing without thinking. There was a lot of things that were happening going based only on emotions, and it caused crazy behavior, just crazy way of living. We move to the present energy between you two. We have the Knave of Swords. So I think someone took the time to really go within themselves and figure out, you know, what they wanted, what they feel about the way that things are going, everything, just having a moment with themselves. They could have even had a moment where they realized they were pregnant. Something with the child is involved, but this is also what needed to happen. I think solidarity also is kind of something you could think of with this card. Now, Judgment came in the picture when it was basically saying, okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to, maybe this is really time for the decision to be made on what the future was going to have to do to progress. And I think someone knew what they needed to do, but they decided to go based off of what their heart felt. So emotionally, they went on that side of choosing their decision, right? Who's the one making the decision in this situation? Who's making the decision now, presently, between the Virgo and the Scorpio? We got the Prince of Swords. This is mutable air, so Gemini. So this could also be signifying love. Someone is making a decision in love. And with the Mars card, the Tower card in reverse, I think it's more of a situation that is just done. Like, it's a situation that you can't really control anymore. I think the universe is now kind of making the decision. So it's not necessarily that one of you guys is making this decision. It's more about the ethers, the way that things are going, the karmic buildup, how that's going to be going. So what's been going on for these two during the present? Okay, so lots of thinking going on, okay? There's a lot of racing thoughts of maybe past arguments, past difficult conversations, having difficult conversations in general. that's what's been going on with you guys. So maybe you guys have just been at a moment of standstill almost, and really just trying to sort out what's going to be the future for you guys. It's just kind of not much going on, probably not as much communication that needs to happen, but the will to connect or the want to connect is here, you know? The Three of Cups, if you look at how the ladies are positioned, it's kind of like a triangle. So it's like you want that connection. I think you guys, you know, feel secure and safe with each other, but it's still a situation of really it's not your choice. It's how the universe wants to play it out. Obviously, what you do and what you have done will affect that outcome, but at this point, it really does look like it's up to how or what you guys are supposed to go after in your own life. So, well, let's go to the future and see what has to be said. The aura of the future of you guys is the 10 of Cups. So this is very balanced. This usually has to do with family, okay? So this is saying some of you may blossom into something else or come back together as a family. So what are these blossoms? Blessings. We have the Aquarius card, the Star card. So this is saying hope is in the future. There's a new light at the end of the tunnel, and it's refreshed, and it is for you guys. I think that you guys realize that you don't want anything else. And I think you're still making action, or there maybe someone is not making that action, but I think for some reason you guys are still wanting to dead the past, kind of in the past, and kind of lead towards something different into the future. This is a Scorpio card, so maybe if there is a situation where someone isn't putting in action, it could be on the Scorpio's end, doing the things that they need to do. And so with the King of Pentacles, it's more about, okay, well, if something isn't working for us, something isn't serving us, it needs to go away. So that could be the stance that the Virgo is definitely having, okay? And I feel like whoever does this, they also are standing up for themselves in a way that they may have never done before, because they are learning how to do so now. And they're like, hey, whatever is not serving me, I'm leaving it in the past. I'm moving away from it because I have to worry about my, you know, my possessions, my priorities, you know? And it's not just about love anymore. It's about actually progressing and maturing in a different way. And with the Tower card, I do think that it'll be a situation where you guys either put in the work, or you realize that the work has just been put in and there's no more to do. There's no more of this cycle that's going to continue, okay? So this will be revealed. This could be revealed on a moon, full moon, or new moon, something of a sort that is, you know, maybe even occasional, such as a birthday or something like that. So be on the lookout for that, and it probably will change a lot of things for this relationship. Let's see, will you guys stay together? Most of you guys will not stay together, or at least the way the outcome that it should be is that you guys will not be together. Some of you probably will go back to it, but for the most part, it's saying the energy does not necessarily pull for you guys to stay together. One, just being priorities, and the lesson has been learned already. I think you guys are starting to value more of what you really want versus what is there and what's being presented. Five of Pentacles. The help that's needed just doesn't arrive for the situation, and that's a good way to know if something just shouldn't work, because you've tried, there is no hope, there is no help. And then we also have the World card in reverse. So a lot of you, this is saying that it's just a cycle that will be continued. It's not over yet for you guys. So it's really up in the air on who's going to stay together, who's not. It really depends on you and your personal relationship with this person. If you would like to get more deep into detail and actually see what is going on, where the energies are coming from, maybe who else is a part of it, then email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. And also leave 2 zodiac signs down below if you would like to see another relationship up next on my channel, and I would be delighted to get that done for you guys. I'm Love from a Leo, from Not Your Favorite Leo. One day I will be, and until next time, I will see you, my Virgo and my Scorpio, very, very soon. Be on the lookout for the March general readings for all separate signs, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.